So in the previous class we discussed about reflection because of two mirrors. So today we'll discuss some of the applications regarding reflection because of two mirrors. So today I have drawn here some diagrams, some of the examples for the previous concept that if you take a mirror, two mirrors, okay, what is going to happen? The light ray PQ falls on the mirror, gets reflected back and again returns back. So now the condition here it is like this. If PQ is parallel to RS, find theta. How will you find theta here? It is given in the question that if PQ and RS are parallel, let me explain once again here. I am taking two mirrors now. I have to find out what is an angle between the two mirrors. The condition is PQ falls on the mirror, gets reflected, again it is going to reflected back in the direction of RS. The condition it is given here, if PQ is parallel to RS, find angle theta. This angle you have to find out here. So as we know, in the previous class we have discussed that deviation is equal to 360 minus 2 theta. This is the formula here. So deviation is equal to 360 minus 2 theta. So if you observe, what is the deviation in this case? One light ray is coming like this, another light ray is moving like this. So let me draw like this. This is PQ and RS is moving in this direction. Let us take this as RS. Okay, so this is P and this is Q and this is RS if you take. So PQ is in this direction, RS is in this direction. Then what is the deviation between these two mirrors? You'll understand that the deviation between these two mirrors is considered as delta is equal to 180 degrees, isn't it? So the deviation between PQ and RS is considered as delta is equal to 180 degrees. In the previous class we have discussed that delta is equal to 360 minus 2 theta. We have derived the formula for the concept called as deviation because of the two mirrors. So today I am discussing about two of the examples for this concept which was explained in the previous class. So therefore delta is equal to 360 minus 2 theta. Then I told you just now the deviation is going to be 180 degrees. Then what will be the angle here, that is theta. So for that, as delta is considered to be 180 degrees here, so we can write 180 is equal to 360 minus 2 theta. Therefore 2 theta is equal to 360 minus 180 degrees. Therefore theta can be considered as this is 180 degrees. So theta is considered as 180 by 2, which is 90 degrees. Therefore we got the value of theta as 90 degrees. According to the concept that deviation between the two mirrors is considered to be 360 minus 2 theta, which was explained in the previous class. Then what is the next example which I am going to discuss here? So I am considering one mirror OM as well as one mirror ON. Okay, so this is going to be the previous problem here. Now the next example, that is the second example, is here there are two mirrors making certain angle theta. Then what is this angle theta? But the conditions given in this problem is if PQ is parallel to OM. What is this PQ? This is going to be PQ and is going to be parallel to OM. And similarly, and RS if you consider, this is going to be RS and this RS is parallel to the mirror ON. So these two light rays are parallel, these two lines are going to be parallel. So this is parallel and this is parallel. So the question will be like this here. If PQ falls on mirror ON parallel to OM, after taking reflections two times, a light ray RS comes out, which is going to be parallel to ON. So if these two and these two are going to be parallel here, then you have to find out what is angle theta. It's very simple. According to the concept of geometry, if this is theta, this is going to be theta, that is called as corresponding angles. These two are going to be same. When lines are parallel, the angles are going to be same. That is called as corresponding angles. Okay. So therefore, similarly, the same concept I am using here. If this is theta, this is also going to be theta, because these two are going to be corresponding angles. Why? Because I told you that according to the problem's condition here, PQ is going to be parallel to OM. So in such situations, these two are also going to be corresponding angles. And according to the previous concept, I told you that when you are drawing one normal here, and this is going to be a mirror, I told you that light ray, when it falls like this and reflects back in this way, this is going to be glancing angle, this is going to be glancing angle. I told you that these two glancing angles are going to be same. The same concept we are going to use here now. If this is going to be theta, this is also going to be the glancing angles. It is going to be same here. And if this is theta, this is also going to be the glancing angles. It is also going to be same here. So with this, you will know one thing, that here theta plus theta plus theta, okay, in triangle QOR. This is in triangle QOR. These three angles are same. So therefore this can be taken as 180 degrees. This is considered to be 180 degrees and it is called as angle sum property. The three angles in a triangle is going to be same. That is called as angle sum property. So there, these three angles are going to be same. I write 3 theta is equal to 180 degrees and theta is equal to 180 degrees by 3. It is going to be 60 degrees. So we got this angle as 60 degrees. We found this angle as 60 degrees. So this is the concept which was explained here. And now let us go for the next concept which I have drawn the diagram over here. If mirror rotates through an angle theta, reflected ray rotates through an angle 2 theta. What is the meaning of this question here? What is the meaning of this question here? Previously, this was the mirror MO. Let us imagine this is a mirror MO. And this is a mirror M dash O dash which has been rotated like this. So I have rotated a mirror in this direction, anti-clockwise direction through an angle theta. So just try to understand this concept here. The mirror has been rotated through an angle theta. What happened to the reflected ray? This is going to be the reflected ray because light PQ, light ray is PQ, which is falling on the mirror, getting reflected back in this direction. So PQ and this is R. So therefore this is angle I, this is angle I. Both are going to be same. This is going to be angle of incidence. This is going to be angle of reflection. These two angles are going to be same. But once you have rotated this mirror, incident ray PQ will be same, but reflected ray becomes, instead of R, it is going to be R dash. So try to understand the concept here. PQR is the reflected ray and incident ray for the mirror MO, and PQR dash is the incident ray and reflected ray for the mirror MO dash. So now our aim is to find out how much is this angle now. If the mirror has rotated to the angle theta, what is the reflected ray? The angle rotated by the reflected. This we have to find out here. So how do we find out this one? It's very simple here. You have to find out RQR dash, angle RQR dash. For that, what are you going to write now? For that, you are going to write here PQR dash. PQR dash minus PQR. So if you take PQR dash minus PQR, then you are going to get RQR dash. This is a simple concept here. So for that, then you are going to get what is this angle here. The angle made by the reflected ray. So previously this was a reflected ray. When the mirror rotates, now the new reflected ray is this one. So how are you going to find out that? It's very simple. So PQR dash is nothing but I plus theta, again I plus theta. So I plus theta plus I plus theta, you can write like this. This is incident ray, this is reflected ray, incident angle, and this is reflected angle. According to the laws of reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So I plus theta. Why this is going to be I plus theta? Because this is I and the normal which you have drawn here. So as the mirror is shifted, normal is also going to be shifted through an angle theta. The same angle is shifted here. So mirror rotates, tilts through angle theta. Normal is also going to be tilted through an angle theta. So as this is going to be tilted through an angle theta, the incident angle is going to be I plus theta and reflected angle is going to be I plus theta. Both are going to be same here. So what I'm going to write now here? Then what is PQR? What is PQR? It's very simple. It is going to be I plus I because this is also I, this is also same, this is also I only. So as you write now, this I plus I is going to be 2I plus 2 theta minus 2I you are going to write here. So these are going to be cancelled. Therefore, RQ R dash is going to be 2 theta. So our angle is 2 theta. So we have proved this identity. What I am going to write here, if mirror rotates an angle theta, reflected ray rotates an angle 2 theta. So I have proved simply by using the concepts of geometry. Hope you'll understand nicely. Otherwise, you can just repeatedly, once again you repeat the video and see. It's very simple to understand. Nothing difficult in this. Hope have a good day. Nice.